Dr. Snipes, it is now Thursday. Mm-hmm. We are still counting ballots in Broward County.
5 pages or 6 pages for each of the people who voted.
But other counties have been able to do it.
But other counties didn't have 600,000 votes out there.
Well, Miami-Dade did.
Well, have you been inside Miami? Never mind. Let me go check. I'll check.
But it's a serious issue. It always seems like it is.
It's a serious issue with me.
The media says Republicans are drumming up a conspiracy theory in Florida about Democrats stealing the election. But is this at all far-fetched? I'm Anders Hagstrom, and these are the facts. So by the end of election night, Republican Rick Scott led Bill Nelson in the Florida Senate race by more than 50,000 votes. But fast forward a couple days, and that lead has disappeared. In fact, the race is so close that it triggered an automatic recount. So where did all of those new votes come from? Broward and Palm Beach counties, two counties with a history of mishandling elections, and now they seem to be refusing to follow state law. Brenda Snipes, the election supervisor in Broward, hasn't revealed how many votes there were left to tally, as is required by law. She didn't report all mail-in and absentee ballots within 30 minutes of the polls closing, as is required by law. And Senator Marco Rubio tweeted a video purporting to show that she didn't follow the correct chain of custody requirements for transporting votes, as is required by law. She also allowed dozens of invalid ballots to be mixed with legitimate ones, making it impossible for counters to tell the difference. Now, dozens of votes isn't that many, but it doesn't end there. A judge ruled earlier this year that Brenda Snipes had illegally destroyed ballots in a 2016 congressional race. Does this still sound like a conspiracy theory? And then there's Palm Beach County. They're refusing to give hourly reports on their vote counts, which is required by law. But despite all of this evidence pointing to something weird happening in Broward and Palm Beach, the media is totally dismissing it. Politico says there's, quote, no evidence of anything happening. The Daily Beast says Republican conspiracy theorists are freaking out. And Vox called any complaints about Broward and Palm Beach baseless conspiracies. The reality is that this is looking like a replay of the 2000 elections when the Democrats and the GOP sent high-powered lawyers to fight it out. But all the American people can see right now is Brenda Snipes pulling votes out of an unreported mass, and they all seem to be blue. And now let's go to some of your comments on last week's video about Jim Acosta losing his White House hard pass. Paul Williams says, Acosta assaulted that intern. He should be arrested for that. Okay, looking at the video, it's pretty clear that what he did is not anything close to assault. Like, let's be honest. All he did was basically block her arm from reaching the mic. And I know some of you guys aren't gonna be happy to hear that, but he should not go to prison for blocking an intern's arm. Obviously, like, he was being super obnoxious. It was a good thing that he got his pass revoked, yada, 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 and he's been doing this for a long time. But to say that he assaulted that intern, it's just really a stretch. Robin Lee says, did this guy get fired yet? No, CNN won't fire. I guess that's gonna stay in there, huh?
Oh, definitely.
Robin Lee says, did this guy get fired yet? No. CNN won't fire Jim Acosta ever because he gets them clicks and views, you know? It's you go into the White House and you be super obnoxious and people talk about you, and then CNN gets money. It's great. Diane Aslanian, is that like Narnia? Is she an Aslanian? I don't know. I probably pronounced that wrong, but revoke Trump's presidency, she says. When are members of the press room going to walk out in solidarity when they are personally insulted by this man? Okay, what do the press have to gain from walking out in solidarity? And what does Trump have to lose from the press walking out in solidarity? Because as I see it, Trump would love for them to just leave him alone. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and share this post if you liked it and want to share it. And be sure to like our DCNF Presents the Facts page and our friends over at American Voices and the Daily Caller. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can like my page in the description. Thanks for watching.